So now there is a war, and the war is not using guns, so no. So Nigerians have started to retaliate, and they are retaliating on South Africans so hard. So what Nigeria is doing right now is targeting the big companies owned by South Africa or South Africans. And we all know MTN, right? MTN is one of the biggest telecommunications in Africa. Yes, when you go to Ghana, they are there. And they are there in Nigeria. And I know they are in other African countries as well. So now, this is where Nigeria is targeting. And it is also targeting DSTV. Oh, yeah? Yes, Nigeria is targeting another big company owned by South Africa. Like, this thing is getting interesting day by the day. So, whatever it is, I hope this thing will bring peace between Africans, because no matter what, we are Africans and there's nothing you can do about it. But we should also try as much as possible to go to another person's country legal and not illegal. So this is what is happening in Nigerian parliament and between their senators. Like,
what are the issues in South Africa? The president of South Africa did campaign openly that foreigners were taking the jobs that South Africa people could do. That is why his hands and his legs are tied. What is my response? These Nigerians who are in South Africa, they are not there on holiday. They are there to work and to earn. And which kind of job they are doing? There are two categories. Many are traders. Others are doing maybe some high-skilled jobs. So my view is that it is time to reciprocate. This Senate should adopt a position that MTN, a South African company that is cutting away millions of dollars from Nigeria every day, that Nigeria nationalize it and withdraw its license, so that Nigerian company can take over the MTN business and recruit more people. Those coming from South Africa will find good jobs working with the company that will replace MTN. And I know that South Africa president has interest in MTN. The second is that we ask the Minister of Communication of the federal government to revoke the DSTV, which is also a South Africa company that is cutting away millions of dollars, even abusing, resorting to practices that will not even be accepted in South Africa. I don't want this Senate to be shedding tears, to sympathize with those who have died. We didn't come here to shed tears, and I'm not going to shed tears. If you hit me, I hit you. I think it is appropriate in diplomacy. It's an economic struggle. What the black South Africans are saying is that Nigerians are taking their jobs. Okay, Nigerians, come home. I take over the job of MTN. Nigerians, come home. I take over the job of DSTV. When we hit back, the president of South Africa will not only talk, he will go on his knees to recognize that Nigerians cannot be intimidated, and we do not condone any war life being lost. If a crime has been committed under South African law, they have a right to bring any sort of person to justice. But to kill our people as if we are helpless, we are not. By the time we turn in the economy hardship, we withdraw MTN license, we revoke DSTV license. Those people coming from Nigeria, from South Africa will have good jobs to do. Let South Africa continue with their jobs. Then when we have this balance of madness, I believe there will be sanity. South Africa is not having military. Are they not having police? Are they not having other security apparatus? They do. And they have the gadgets. They have the ability to stop what has been happening. Have they done it? They have not done it, Mr. President. So it is incumbent upon the People's Chamber, and of course led by you, Mr. President, to speak seriously about this matter. And if this thing continues, we have alternatives. We have options. And therefore, this word should be sent across to South Africa. It is sad, tragic, that in this 21st century, the people of South Africa, and of course, some government officials, are involved without recourse to looking at the history, without recourse to looking at the black race, without recourse to looking at the continent of Africa. To be doing what they are doing, which they have done in 1998, they repeated it in 2011, they repeated it in 2017, they did it again in 2020. And it is continuous, and it has been continuous. The kind of mob that came out from cities, not one city, all across South Africa, begins to tell me that we are no longer Africa, we are no longer the black race, and we are no longer human beings. And therefore, I have listened to Senator Adams' proposition. As provocative as it is, this is a people's parliament. Can we now bring back those Nigerian citizens that have lost their lives in a very this tragic horror manner? Can we bring back their lives? Are we not telling the world that we do not care about our people? Are we not giving the impetus to the South Africans, to Nigerians that are in South Africa, that they are on their own? So when the Senate of the Federal Republic speaks, it speaks more than the minister. It speaks more than the ambassador. It sends a clear signal that we can take revenge after diplomacy has failed. So it is important that the world should know that we are concerned. We have seen what they have done, and it is because in the course of resistance that they were lynched, killed in broad daylight. The South African security watch, and you could see them hiding behind these mobs. That means that particular thing, it wasn't just a mob, it was organized, orchestrated, and the government came with a very lamentable information that please stop doing this. Are South Africans not having military? Are they not having police? Are they not having other security apparatus? They do. And they have the gadgets. They have the ability to stop what has been happening. Have they done it? They have not done it, Mr. President. So it is incumbent upon the people's chamber, and of course, led by you, Mr. President, to speak seriously about this matter. And if this thing continues, we have alternatives. We have options. And therefore, this word should be sent across to South Africa. We know where South Africans are, not only Nigeria, but all over Africa. And we can take this fight to their territory, if need be. But we cannot sit down and, typical of some of us, lament when this thing is happening. There is no duplicate. Life has no duplicate.
In as much as we are all Africans, please try to enter people's country the right way. Try to enter people's country legal way. And don't go and be doing illegal activities. You know, like selling drugs and prostitution and kind of things. This goes to all the African countries. That goes to another nation, okay? Go there to work decent, okay? Find some decent work to do, not indecent. Anyways, thank you so much for coming to watch my videos. Please, after watching, like, subscribe, okay? If possible, to share. This is your girl IsMaltiti. See you in the next one.